things that, of course, is most interesting about how the timpani work is that you have to tune oftentimes during a piece.
Right.
I'm always amazed by that. I mean, there's can be such, very loud music going on, and yet you're still able to tune. So first of all, could you show us how you do it, and then just tell us a little bit how you're able to hear these instruments whenever the music is so loud?
Well, the way you do it is you use these pedals here, which changes the pitch. And you have to test during the music, and the way that you hear that is just by getting your face extremely close to the drum like this. And then you can play very quietly. And
you can
it
still
sounds
hear it.
quite loud too. Yeah, you can try it out. You put your head. Sounds pretty loud. And that's very quiet with everyone else. And this looks sort of odd. And many people ask me, why do you sniff the timpani? Or people have even asked me, why do I lick the timpani? And we're not sniffing or licking. We're just tuning. And it tends to work better with both ears rather than one ear like this.
Oh, okay.
So, before I came here, I played principal timpani for 14 years in the Columbus Symphony. So it's something I have a lot of background in and a great deal of experience. The timpani very often is sort of like the drummer of the orchestra, if you think of it as a drum set in pop music. But not all the time, but very often it's sort of the drum set of the orchestra. And you set the beat, you lay down the beat, and you sort of help everything from underneath what's going on. And I'm always watching the conductor. I'm lucky I have a pretty decent memory, and most of the time I'm playing the actual parts that I'm playing from memory. I sort of only look at the music to see the rests or how many bars I have to play, but we need to have our eyes on the conductor all the time. That's very important. The timpani has a very large dynamic range. Some instruments have small dynamic ranges in percussion. Some have very large dynamic ranges. The timpani has a huge dynamic range. You can go all the way from here it pretty much has a dynamic range of the smallest sound that can be produced in the orchestra to a sound that is equal to everyone in the orchestra playing as loud as they can.
Wow.
So that's one of the nice things about it. There is a hole in the bottom of all the bowls. If there were no hole, it wouldn't sound free and resonant and open. It would sound much stuffier. But all drums have holes in them. Even the snare drum has a little tiny hole like that, and the bass drum has a hole. Because if there was no way, you can see you play a loud note, you're really going to compress the air inside that drum. And if there were no way for that to come out, the vibration of the head would be impeded. And then you'll see me put these up occasionally so that if I want this, now we don't hear these vibrating. Now, opposite extreme. So if I had a part like this wouldn't work very well. Well, I could do the opening of Zarathustra, which everyone heard last week, which is just a C and a G triplets.